The chairman of the caretaker committee of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State, Chief Tony Okocha, has debunked news making round on social media alluding that he made a U-turn and congratulated Governor Simlaye Fubara for his 1 year in office. Okocha, who briefed journalists in Port Harcourt on Tuesday, said it is impossible for him to congratulate a government he described to be in ICU. The APC chairman stated that the report was targeted at maligning his character and projecting him as one who speaks from both sides of the mouth. Honorable Churchill, what is your immediate reaction to this?
Okay.
You know, the caretaker committee chairman, Antonio Okocha, has been very, very loud in his critique of the government. And of course, the story broke out that he congratulated the governor. And now he's coming out to debunk it. And while debunking it, he still had to throw some bullets and said that the government is in ICU. What is your immediate reaction to that?
You know, Tony Okocha is somebody that respects so much politically, somebody that has been he's one of the stakeholders of the state. When I mean one of the stakeholders, he was a chief of staff to the former governor of Rivers State, Right Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amechi. And becoming the acting or the caretaker chairman of APC since his inception or his appointment, he has never in any way, in the other way around, supported or applauded the government of the current governor of Rivers State, Sir Simlaye Fubara, because he knows his reason as he has held so many positions in the state. And somebody that has worked with a governor knows what a governor is supposed to be doing that can account or that can tell in governance. When some persons, I saw the news and I saw it on social media when people are saying that the likes of the caretaker chairman of APC, the chief, Tony Okocha, has congratulated the governor for 1 year in office. But I know too well that the likes of Tony Okocha is not somebody that talks carelessly, and is somebody that I believe that believes in what he understands in governance. So I will not in any way doubt his reappearance and debunking what people have been saying. I believe him so much. Not that I believe him in total, because
Why
he's not my
party. Why do you believe him so much? Because
he's not my party member. Like I said,
APC,
like what I said.
Do you belong to the?
No, like
the
what
PG
I have
APC
said.
group?
No, I belong to PDP. I've said it here severally.
I'm very surprised that.
So, but when I say I believe
him,
when I say I believe him so much, I believe him because I was here in Rivers State, and I partaked in the activities of the political runnings of both our former governor, Governor Peter Odele, and former Governor Rotimi Amechi, when they were governor. Like I always say, that the two chief of staffs that has been very pronounced in Rivers State in their activities is, number one, is the minister now, when he was a chief of staff to Right Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amechi when he was a governor. He was very pronounced and very active. Tony Okocha was also pronounced. So becoming the caretaker committee chairman of APC, he understands governance. and has also done what he's supposed to do by criticizing the government of my own government, being the government of Sir Simlaye Fubara, because I'm a member of PDP. So when somebody comes up to say that he congratulated my governor, our governor, when there is no governance in the government, I see the person trying to, make jest of the personality or the person of Chief Tony Okocha. So what I'm saying in a nutshell that Tony Okocha has done well as an active politician, coming to debunk, because if he had not debunked it, I also have believed it that yes, he congratulated him. But since he has debunked it now, we all now believe that he still stands where he stands by saying the right thing should be done. And also, I want to also let him know that these names he's calling our government, it's not his fault. It is not his fault because he is doing it based on what he's seeing. He has called the government so many names, yes, because of what he's seeing. And I also believe that the governor should redirect his ways and do the right thing. So he should be, the names they are calling him should stop.
All right.
Because when they are calling you names and you are not trying to fix yourself back to the positions where you are supposed to be, it is a problem to, not to you, but it is a problem to the state, because the name of the state is what is being destroyed. So he should try to redirect his steps to ensure that these names that is being called to him, and to the state, should stop.
All right.
So,
now,
okay.
Honorable Churchill, from what you have said so far, you appear to be in bed with both parties. Now, on one hand, you say that the governor has not.
No, when you're saying be in bed to the both parties, what I'm saying is
I said you appear to be in bed.
Okay.
Both
both
APC
parties.
and PDP.
That is being in bed, understanding what is happening.
What I mean is you appear to be a APC person.
No, I'm not a APC person.
Well, your statement and your body language.
I'm purely PDP.
And that's why I need you to.
But I believe in good governance. I believe in things being done, things being done well.
All right. In your opinion, you are of the opinion that the governor has not governed properly in Rivers State so far.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Now,
because I believe that the governor should have settled the issues that is rankling within the governing council, the governing body of the state. When I mean the governing body, somebody asked me, Christian, why do you use the governing body of the state? I said, so many persons were elected the same day. And yes, one was called the governor, the other one was called the deputy governor, and others were called the House of Assembly members. And I believe too well that all of them are doing the right thing, doing the same thing we have asked them to do to ensure that Rivers State is being governed well. Now, if you look at it in the other way around, and you find out that the head of this governance, the head of this body, is the governor, and that is why it's called the governor in the governance. Among the elected bodies, elected personalities that was elected to be in charge of the activities of the state, apart from the ones he will, as a governor, appoint. In governance, so many persons does not understand the powers of governance. In governance, there are so many things that is being attached to the number one citizen. And when it is not being done very well, That means there is lacuna. That means there is lapses. That means nothing is happening.
And in your opinion, the governor
In my
has
opinion,
not done well.
the governor is not doing the right thing he's supposed to do. There is no peace between him and the legislative council, the legislative chamber. There is no peace between him and even within his executive. What I mean, you cannot tell me that a government that has not lasted up to 1 year, that his commissioners has resigned twice. It is very, very wrong. Even if it's somebody that is being chased by one juju or the other, the person should have moved ahead to visit a pastor to pray for him. That in a government that you are in charge, there is lapses and people are resigning. So what I'm saying in a nutshell, I don't want to, if I strain on this matter so much, I might...
When you also said in your statements, you said, I support Tony Okocha.
I said...
In some of the words he has used on the government and the governor, because the governor...
Did I say I support Tony Okocha?
Yes, that's
okay, let me...
I now asked you...
Let me tell you, I'm not a PD.
I said, but Tony Okocha is not in your party.
Yes.
You said, yes, that Tony Okocha is not in your party,
okay.
But however, you support that the right thing...
Okay, let me...
How do you support... Hold on. How do you support some uncharitable statements? Because Tony Okocha in the past has used certain uncharitable words.
Like what I've said here before.
Against the governor and against
the government.
It is one thing, you know, even though you are doing the job of an opposition, it is one thing to critique the government, it is one thing to critique the governor, and another thing to bandy words that are uncharitable against the government or the person of the governor, because probably he's trying to make a point. So how do you subscribe to that kind of character?
Okay, I want to use one word which I will explain, because I know that it's Nigeria that is watching me. In Igbo language, okay, let me use it in Ikwere language so they will know that yes, I'm an Ikwere.
You explain it.
Yes, I will still explain it. What's in nyeparo that is nkunwenu eka ndanda nkunwenu
a man that brings
fetches
the ants,
a fowl,
infested
yes.
firewood.
Thank God you understand.
Cause
lizard to fix. So what I mean is that if not that, the government of Rivers State is having crisis. You understand? That between the governor and his assembly members. I don't see the reason why an APC chieftain will be criticizing at this level, calling names to the government of Rivers State. Because Rivers State has been a unique state, and we know too well. Peter Dele came and set a pace, and Rotimi Amechi followed the pace. They did what they did. Chief Barrister Ian Wike came and also did his own. I believe also that similar Fubara will come also to do this his own. But when you are looking at the issues that is happening in Rivers State, you now call the attention of the opposition for them to come in and criticize at the extent of calling names. You know, the names that has been used by Chief Tony Okocha, it's not that just that Tony Okocha is happy calling those names. What Tony Okocha is doing, to me, I believe that what he's doing is to make sure he straightens the lines and make the governor understand the paths that he's supposed to through in governance.
By using uncharitable words?
No, by using uncharitable words. I want to also let him know.
How do you defend
Let me, I'm on national television. Let me also put it clear that I am not very comfortable with the words.
But you supported it.
No, I said he is doing it to straighten the lines.
You're making a defense for it.
To straighten a line.
Honorable Churchill.
No, I said
however
he is doing it.
However you are, whatever you're doing now, you're making a defense.
For saying I support.
You're making a defense for certain uncharitable words that the CTC, APC CTC chairman has used against the government in River State.
I'm not making a defense for it. But what I'm saying is that
what have you been doing?
I am not completely happy, you understand, for the words he's using because I'm a PDP member.
But you also
but
said,
what I am saying
you
is
also said that a man who brings the ant-infested firewood calls to feast.
That is it.
Which means that the governor has been a catalyst to this.
To the issues that is, yes.
All right.
So he should in his own way, because we still have 2 years before political year. When I say 2 years before, I understand that in governance, in government, they have 3 years of governance.
According to Nigerian government.
They have 3 years of governance, 1 year of political year.
All right.
So he should use these 2 years that is remaining to redirect the issues that is supposed to be done rightly. But I know that things are getting out of hand daily. So, but if he, as the governor that was elected by the entire people of Rivers State to govern the state, he should redirect his ways and ensure that these names are not being called to our state. Because Tony Okocha as a person is doing things for the betterment of the state. He's not happy. Nobody is happy like me.
Politics but me, is all about interest.
Yes, me, I cannot come.
You are saying Tony Okocha is doing things for the betterment of the state. How come Tony Okocha is not calling out the council chairman over projects? Oh.
You mean?
You want us to go there? Because when you look at
when you are coming to that area,
when you look at governance, it's a lot.
Okay.
So focusing all the time on the state governor, though he's doing the job of the opposition, might appear to be winch hunt.
Thank you.
Because there are also other areas of governance in the state that is seriously lacking that he can actually look into.
That is governed by
that
who?
He can actually look into.
That is governed by.
And again, when you critically look at the statements of Tony Okocha over time, it has been more of attack, and not proffering of solutions.
Okay, let me come to that. You know, he's an opposition, but I know too well that I've sat here several times trying to proffer solution to the government of Rivers State. And I've also told you here that the solution of Rivers State, the most important thing is peace. Because I know too well that peace is priceless. And it's only peace that can bring progress. In the other way around, Tony Okocha is an opposition that consciously or unconsciously can always stand to make sure that what he will do is to make the seat very hot, because APC is not happy that they lost the seat. Make the seat very hot for the ruling party in the states. That is the work.
So his job is not to proffer solutions.
That is the work.
But his job is to highlight the 40 areas.
The 40 areas. That is the major work of the opposition.
Okay.
But one thing I also believe that it is also good for the governor to critically look at the stakeholders and contributions of the stakeholders for the profiling of the position, for the solution. Profiling of the solution for the governance of the state lies mostly in the hands of the stakeholders. And which I have told you that Rivers State is made up of, as it is now, is made up of two characters. The characters that are there that are looking towards the betterment of the state, and the characters that are there looking for what they will get from the government. Now, what they will get from the government is those people I call the original crisis. Those people that the governor has put in his side. Those people that the governor has anchored and called them the better people. And the people that worked towards him becoming a governor. These are two sets of persons. Those people that worked for him to be governor and that believe that this government is going to achieve better than what Chief Barrister Ian Wike has achieved are being kept aside. The Orina crisis people are being kept beside the governor. So the Orina crisis people are not profiling solution to the betterment of the state, because what they want is let the crisis continue so they can get what they want to get. Somebody called me the other day and was telling me, Honorable Churchy, do you know that if this crisis is not in existence now, persons like us will not be where we are? What does the person mean? He knows too well that where they are, their interest is for profiting for them. So I believe that Tony Okocha calling names to the state is not a good one. But he is doing it to ensure that the governor sits very well. Yes. So the governor should sit very well. And also, I am also applauding Tony Okocha for him coming to debunk the news that was
Honorable Churchill,
yes.
You would agree with me that you're PDAP?
No, right? No, I'm PDP.
All right, moving on.